look at Claude, which is from the company Anthropic. And next week, I'll try to discuss a little bit the two major creators of Dario and Daniela Amodi have put this together. They're from San Francisco. They worked for OpenAI and were alarmed that the gentleman that started AI, I'm a little mind blank here, the guy that set that up, it was going too fast. He was not following safety rules. And so the primary function of Claude is safety. The models that they are releasing are safer. But notice, these are the elements that are on the mental model that we're approaching with of Claude. Incognito, it will not remember the information. That model is available. Here's what Claude looks like. We're going to look at it in a second. Here's the sidebar of my past inquiries to Claude. What you're going to find with Claude is it does not do regular graphic. It will not produce the standard images. That's the big drawback, and I haven't figured that out why. But again, you can open and close that. You can create code. I don't know what projects is. This is all new as I've studied this for these presentations. I've come up with this stuff. Artifacts are, I asked it to create PowerPoint slides and it puts it in a separate box on the side. Maybe we'll have a chance to look at this. You can look at the different models that it will use. Opus is deep thinking. And again, I paid $200 a year for Claude. Deep Thinking, Sonnet, which is everyday quick answers from Haiku. And I have not looked at more models, what it might be earlier models. Here's some other items. What kind of style will it use? I have not turned on extended thinking or research. I have turned on web search, which I've always thought was this RAG, retrieval augmented generation. You can have it search Google Drive or Google Gmail. You're starting to get into some privacy exposure issues here. Plus there's even more there. So notice the connect function here allow you to connect to those. And here are the type of files that you can upload. I don't know what project is. We can look at those in a second. Let's look at Claude now. Here is, notice I can go in incognito. I can toggle the sidebar, the different chats that I've had, projects, which I don't know what that is, artifacts. Again, work oriented. You've got writing, Slack. I know what Slack is, but I've never used it. It allows offices to talk with one another. So these, oh my gosh, these are all of the artifacts that you can create. SVG, this is the graphics that it can create. I don't want to get into the difference between raster and vector graphics, but this will create scalable vector graphics. Looks at a calendar, email writing, OMG.
But when you said it wouldn't do graphics, you meant it didn't do images, but it will make vector, it will make vector, and it'll make graphics.
It will
which is
make
different than
vector
images.
graphics, yes. Incomplete, I'll be honest with you. I thought that when I did it, there were many errors. Oh, here, it would say, here is a vector graphics, and it was incomplete. And I say, this is incomplete, please complete it. I'd have to go through that multiple times. So, and then here are the different models. If I can go down here, more models. Yes, it just went to earlier models. Here are the capabilities, different styles. Here's the different formats that you can get it to respond in. You can create styles that you can, this is down on the very bottom, I apologize. Oh, there it goes up just a little bit. You can create styles. And here's the files that you can upload. What is project? Use a project. Start a new project. I'm not going to do that. Let's do a couple things here. I'm going to drag a file. This is the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. That's the 30 developed countries in the world that put together. It's an organization, non-governmental organization. And this one that I've just put up is the EU, the European Union regulation on AI. So these are two large governmental type organizations, their AI policy put together. And let's please, I'm gonna please generate 10 bullet points. These documents. So I believe the OECD document is 150 pages. The EU regulation, I believe, is 400 pages. So I don't know that you can see it on my screen here, but it's created an artifact. I call it artifact. Let this finish, and I will try to bring up the information. So as somebody mentioned earlier, suppose that this is material that you're required to present to a governmental organization in the United States or Europe or Asia. And so you've had the AI summarize this information. Let's see if when this is done, if I can copy it into a program and use it.
Notice that there's a caveat just above your artifact. Do you see that?
The EU regulation is difficult to extract text from. Let me create a presentation. Oh, there we go. So there you can see the artifact is on the right. OMG. And you can do a couple things. You can download it as a PDF. OMG. It's going to print it. Let's try that again. Oh no, see, that would mean I'd have to go to my standard method on a Mac of saving it as a PDF, but let's.
If you go back up there and see if under the printer it goes to PDF, try that.
Yes, it does. It does.
So change the Epson to, yeah.
Save. That goes in my download folder. So there's a lot of information on the screen, and I can copy it. Let's see if I can. Here again is I paid for this. This is the full. This has speaker notes in it. This is in Typora, which is a markdown. Remember, that's one of the vocabulary points. Is markdown. Let's see if I can download a markdown version. Notice MD, it brought it up again.